Hello, welcome back, or hi if you're new here. Today I want to talk about my wish list items for this winter, actually, even though you can't see it because I'm wearing short sleeves, but it's currently 1 degree outside, so it's definitely winter. This video is kind of in addition or is an update to a video I did 2-3 weeks ago where I was kind of trying to get dressed 5 days in a row, and ever since I've kind of noted down things I was missing in my current wardrobe or things that would really elevate the outfits I'm wearing. And today I just want to talk about a couple of items. It's not going to be too many. It's going to be 5 items clothing wise and 1 bonus item at the end. It's already a longer intro than I expected it to be. As a little background, I did a low buy year in 2024, so last year, where I only allowed myself 1 new item a month. So that worked out, only bought 12 items last year. To this year, I'm taking a little bit more loose. However, I'm still not buying tons of new things. So I'm still thinking about it. And I'm really, every time I notice there's a gap, I kind of try to note it down. I'm not going to order anything on the spot. I think about items for a longer time. And that has worked out quite well. And even though I'm saying these are wish list items, I could survive without them, let's be honest. However, I do like to get dressed. I like to play dress up. I'm also a true believer that your wardrobe needs to fit your lifestyle and not the other way around. So with keeping that in mind, let's start and talk about the first item on my list. Starting with, do I need another pair of shoes? No. Do I really want to have a new leather boot? Yes, I do. I do have a black heeled vagabond boot that I'm wearing pretty often nowadays, to be fair. They're comfortable. They have a good heel height, and I think they just elevate my current outfit selection whenever I'm just wearing jeans and a sweater. And I think that the one I'm currently missing would be a brown one. I have a black one. It would be such a nice addition. However, and here's the first caveat, because I'm speaking about a brown boot, I don't really think there's an exact pair I have in mind. I recently saw that Arquette is doing a really nice dupe of the Totem one. I would never buy a shoe for £800, let's be realistic. However, even though it's a dupe, I think the Arquette one is still quite expensive, if I'm honest. I mean, it's 100% leather, so I think the material's fine, but I'm still not 100% sold. In my dream world, Vagabond would just make one, but they currently don't. I only have the Arquette one on my wish list. However, it doesn't come with a zip, and I don't know. I'd rather prefer investing in a boot with a zip, so I'm definitely gonna wait if I find anything else. I've also seen that Flattered are doing really nice boots. However, I've never tried any of them on. I don't know if they last well because they're slightly more expensive than even the Arquette one. And the only brown one I saw was in suede, and living in a rainy, wet climate, I'm not going to buy a suede boot. I can only wear in perfect condition weather. So for me, a boot needs to be durable, and suede sadly just doesn't do it. Item number 2, I've recently discovered a new brand or a new clothing store, and it's called Essay. They don't have a ton of selection. I think it's sustainably produced in Europe, or at least produced in Europe. And I had a look through their website, and ever since I saw the brown shirt, I think there's a theme. I want a lot of brown in my wardrobe apparently, because I just don't think I fit black that well. So brown is as dark as I could go. Anyway, I saw this puff sleeve brown shirt and I absolutely fell in love with it. I think especially since I'm kind of missing, I really do miss a lot of fun pieces in my wardrobe that I could wear during the day or the night when I don't want to wear a jumper. So that would fit perfectly in the category. So the only thing that I'm not fully sold on yet is I think it's the price wise, it's absolutely fair. However, I think they do have £20 shipping, or 25 euros even. Shipping really isn't cheap. Plus, if you make a return, you have to pay it again. So I don't want to end up just spending £50 with trying on a shirt I'm not going to buy in the end. So I was really hoping that they do like free shipping or free shipping returns for Black Friday, but I get it. Their prices are calculated so they could survive or sustain the business, and they didn't do it, but it's still on my wish list. Let's see if I'm going to dodge the bullet and order it, but as of now I haven't yet, but it's definitely on my wish list. Another piece that I really want to add to my closet this winter would be a blazer. I also think that's the first kind of item I definitely order that I intend to thrift. I think well-made wool blazers could be doable. I think blazers are definitely something that you could find in a thrift store or online. And I am willing to get it tailored afterwards. I'm willing to put in the extra work, but I'm not just 100% sure on which kind of style I want to go for yet. It's also so funny that ever since I turned 30 this autumn, I want to have a blazer. So maybe my frontal lobe fully developed, but not sure. Anyway, so ideally I want to go for something really timeless I can add to my wardrobe and wear for years and years and years. Other option would be to go for a slightly more trendy blazer. I've seen a lot of like these kind of styles. I think it's from Align, from Gap, and also from Arket recently, although the Arket one is linen and I would rather have a wool one, because if it's linen it's more summery blazer and I don't think I'm gonna wear long sleeves in the summer, but that's besides the point. These are my thoughts on a blazer. Item number 4 would be a colorful accessory for the winter time. In an ideal world, I would make myself a little Sophie scarf, or like one of these triangle scarves you see on TikTok and Instagram that you can knit yourself. I'm not sure if I have the patience or the talent to knit one of these, but I think that would be such a mood booster to your everyday outfits, or you can just tie it around your jacket. The other option that I'm most likely am gonna go for is a matching set of a beanie and a scarf. I think most winter clothes are quite dull, dark or grey or dark brown, so adding a fun and identically colored set of a red beanie, a red scarf, or a colorful blue one. I've seen a lot of fun combinations recently, maybe even add some gloves, get a trio. I think the only thing that I need to watch out for is I want to get some natural fibers, so maybe some wool again, or cashmere, because you don't typically end up washing these things that often anyway, so that could work. I don't know, maybe I'm just romanticizing winter now that I don't need to get out of the house that early. Final item on my wish list actually would be, as stated a million times before, a going out top. I live in a climate where I can't really wear short sleeves or like a neck holder top out for dinner for probably 8 or 9 months a year. So it really makes sense to have like a long sleeve one, or like something that covers my body a bit more than just a neck holder top. But I'm still on the hunt, and I think I've searched like every single website now. I'm not sure if I'm looking in a wrong price range or not. Probably not, because I don't see the point of spending £200-300 for a top. That's like atrocious, right? In an ideal world, I'll spend £50, because if I accidentally end up in a club, which never happens, let's be honest, I don't mind it, right? I don't mind if I get something spilled on it. So, and here's the thing, like I don't have one top as like a vision how it's gonna look like. I just say in an ideal world it might just be on the darker side again, maybe a darker color, maybe something bright, I don't know. But I definitely don't want to invest into a polka dot one. It is such a short-lived lifespan of a top, and I've been searching for going out tops for a while now. Maybe I just haven't done such a good job of researching it. In an ideal world, these are the 5 things that would definitely help me with my winter wardrobe or with my winter style. I'm also at the point, and I think nearly everyone's at the point, that we don't need another sweater, we don't need another cardigan. If one breaks or if one rips apart, falls apart, whatever, I am willing to replace this item. But as of now, I have enough. Let's be honest. I live in a flat. I've got a washing machine at home. I don't need 20 sweaters or jumpers, right? I think most people live within vicinity to a washing machine, or at least a washing saloon. We don't need 20 jumpers. we just don't. I know we have them, but we don't need them, right? Last but not least, another thing on my wish list currently are Tekla towels. I hate getting IKEA towels and replacing them every 2 or 3 years. I think I'm finally at the point where I'm saying like, okay, I'm gonna dig deep into my pockets. I'm gonna splurge on some towels in the hope that I don't need to replace them for maybe 10 years. I don't know. I certainly don't know anybody who has Tekla towels, and they're quite expensive. So it's not like, oh yeah, I give it a shot. Like, no. If I purchase them, I want them to last 10 years. They have such cute ones. I really want them. Maybe that's something I can wish for Christmas. Smaller towel from this person, a bigger one from this person. No, just kidding. I really want to have nice, soft towels that I will delicately care for. I mean, I'm gonna wash it, but you know what I mean. That was a lot quicker than I initially thought. However, I don't think we need to watch videos where people are telling me these are the 30 things on my wish list. Nobody needs 30 new things in their wardrobe, realistically. There might be exceptions. Somebody might have lost their home, or people just have gained or lost weight. Like, I get it. If your body stays the same, if your lifestyle is the same, you only need a handful of items each season or half year to add to your current wardrobe. Make sustainable decisions. Think about them for a while. Don't make any impulse purchases that you might regret later, because we all have them in our closets. Even I do, and I might need to do another round of decluttering in January because I can't be asked now. This is on my wish list. Let me know if you have any great suggestions what I could be looking into. Otherwise, thank you for listening and see you soon. In this video, I want to talk about my wish limbs. Yes, I feel like it's shot. I also need to get a haircut. See you soon.